Hi, gal.
Hi. Hold on, making sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Whoops, I just left.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, I'm here.
Yeah, I raised my hand.
I see it.
Ooh,
Thank
raise
you.
it. Okay, do I mute myself now?
Yeah, you can mute yourself.
Okay, cool.
You can do
and
turn off video if you want.
okay, well, I can just cover it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mute, and then I'll see you guys soon.
Sounds good. Bye, gal.
Yay.
Bye, honey.
Ina, do you know how the handoff works between a phone to a computer for this? Have you tried that?
I don't know. Sorry, because I can't. I'm always the host, so I can't raise hand. But what are you on right now?
I'm on my phone, and like after I'm done, I was gonna switch it to my laptop, but I don't know if I have to leave the meeting and then like re-enter it.
Okay. Well, after
But
you're done, you don't need to raise your hand.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like in terms of like, does it stay in the meeting or do I have to go out and then come back in? But don't worry about it. I'll figure it
I
out.
think you have to, go out.
Back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on watching and then joining on my phone when it was like my act, and like I think now I'm worried that like there's gonna be too many people and we might get not able in. I think I'm just gonna do the whole on my phone so I don't risk it.
Yeah, I think I will too then.
Only because I have to do it like, first. I'm switching after to then perform.
Right,
so I will call back in on my phone, guys. Bye.
All right.
Kristin, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. So do you. I love your lipstick.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Hi, Ina.
Hello.
Ina, do you want to, when you have a second, you want to make me and Michael co-host?
Yeah, I made Michael.
You look beautiful. You put eyelashes on?
I always have eyelashes on.
I didn't know.
You just can't see.
Oh, good. You guys are getting a preview.
Oh.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go off.
That's all I can do.
Oh, okay.
Did it work, Brenna? Are you co-host? Not yet?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, yep, now I am. You already did it. Well, you have to admit everyone in.
Yeah, because some of the Zoom bombers are coming on like 300 at a time. I don't know how they're doing that, so I didn't want them to like, fill up all the spots before real people can come in. So that's another form of bombing.
That would be so annoying.
Yeah.
I'll help you admit.
Oh my God.
The background is better.
Hi guys.
Hi, who is it?
Regina.
Hi.
Hi. The sign, it should just say my Instagram, maybe the studio Instagram, and then Venmo's, then let them take Venmo.
Yeah.
You could just write your name, Regina. You don't even have to write let them eat cake Venmo because they should know it. I have a sign that says let them eat cake.
Perfect. Okay.
But yeah, your name in the studio, whatever you want. Yeah, studio Instagram is good.
Okay. And then I also realized last week some people, they put it to the screen and it was backwards. So I need to flip it.
Ina, this is forwards when you see it, right?
Yeah.
So Regina, are you doing it in front facing mode or the
Back facing mode? So someone's recording me.
Well, then I think it has to be backwards.
Why don't you test it with us?
Yeah, test it.
Just write like
Okay.
one word.
All right.
She's also doing it. No, I think no. Hey, Ina.
Huh?
Are we letting everyone in from the waiting room?
Yeah, pretty much.
So basically, she said, okay, so yeah, Michael can do that.
Okay, thank you.
She said that like they like sometimes like 300 people at the same time. Like no one else can do it. So if you see like,
Is this the right way? Can you read this or is it backwards?
Well, it's sideways, first of all.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on my phone. Do I need to be? Hold on.
That is front ways, Kristin.
Great. Okay. How about now? Does it look
That's right.
normal?
Yeah.
Okay. No, like screen orientation's fine?
Yes. It's
Okay.
perfect.
Kristin, you don't have any real paper? Aren't you an artist?
I'm a painter, not a drawer. I was gonna paint it, but I didn't want to use.
Oh wait, so is mine gonna be wrong? Can you see that?
Who are we talking? Who is this?
Kristin Correa, is this?
Okay.
Is this normal or is I?
That's
Oh
normal.
no.
No, it's normal. It's
Oh,
good.
it is?
Yeah.
It's normal for us. It doesn't look like a
Oh, okay, good.
but your
I was
handwriting.
like, I don't know how. I'm not an artist. I can't flip that.
Okay.
We should work on that.
All right. I'm gonna try mine out. Oh, with the
Okay.
camera. No. Okay.
Yeah, that's good, Regina.
Okay. All right. Yay!
Good.
Regina, your tights. Oh my God, I love them.
Thank you.
Oh my God, those are great.
Oh, let's move it back. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Should we like turn our cameras off before you let people in, or?
No, it doesn't
Fine.
matter. You can keep it on if you want.
Okay. Sounds good. And and I know we're okay with my music, right?
Yeah, I got your music. I converted it.
Okay. And then
Good.
once you kind of like see me this, you could like fade it out, right?
Yeah. Regina, are you going
Okay.
to talk? Did
Huh?
you decide if you're going to talk or hold up a
Oh
sign?
yeah, I took it out. I'm not gonna talk.
Or a sign. Okay, so I'll keep you on mute then.
Yeah,
Regina,
sounds
don't
good.
forget to raise your hand.
Right now?
Yeah, just do it now.
Okay.
On Kristin Correa, raise your hand too. Oh, good job.
Oh.
Ah!
All right.
You won't be able to hear us, right? We're muted when
Right now we can.
we perform.
You'll be muted.
Okay, good. Because I was videoing myself and I breathe heavy, so I was like, please don't play that. I am out of shape.
No. No.
Well, Anna, you're so smart that you're recording it already.
Yeah, you can set that. Like as soon as you open it, you record it.
Very smart. Hey, Ina, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sammy Wong just asked me, can he log off during intermission and skip cameras?
Um,
He can as long as it's not full.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not full.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Oh, ew. Blech. Hi, cutie.
Oh God, no. You have my bio?
Oh, I have your bio. It's the best bio. The end of it that you wrote at the end is the best part.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Brenna. It's Julia. Can't wait to see the show tonight.
Oh my gosh, hi, Julia! Have you seen the show yet, or is this the first one?
I have not. This is the first. This is usually witching hour for the children, and I'm about to put them to sleep, so I'm going to keep this on mute.
Oh, awesome.
Watch.
Wild mom night.
You know. I'm so excited to see you guys and connect with you guys. This is amazing that you're doing this. Thank you so much for just, getting all that creativity going.
Yay! Kelly, you look hot.
Do I? I'm not even wearing my costume yet, girl. You ain't ready.
I don't think I am.
I didn't want to blow my load yet, my costume and my headpiece or anything.
Love you.
I'm just gonna just eat on camera. Is that like what they wanted to watch? Or just me eat squash? Or was that like
That's what people want?
And I'm eating
That's
Easter
what they're here for. Oh my God, I ate butternut squash for dinner today too, just 30 minutes ago.
I'm being squash. I like to roast it with the skin on. I actually really love it when you roast it so the skin gets like nice and edible.
Literally what I just did. We'll share recipe tips later. All right, I'm going on mute. Can't wait to see the show.
Yay. Ina, is there any music you want to hear when I start DJing?
No, you got this.
Nothing.
Brenna, I will give you a sneak preview of my starting outfit. Look.
Yes.
If anybody would like me to make them a sweatshirt of their pets while they are in quarantine, just let me know.
Oh my goodness.
Let me know.
You need that.
I'm here for all your pet styling needs, for all your getting clothing with your pet on them.
My dad is one. Oh no.
Hi, Kristin.
We're at the club.
Oh, you're at the club.
Oh my God. We're ready.
I'm so excited. Fantastic.
Ina,
Yes.
can you just tell me if this lighting is okay or if I should turn it up more?
1 second. Yeah, we can see you. It's sexy lighting.
She said it's sexy like this.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah. You're keeping that light on in there, right? You're keeping it like that inside there?
No, I'm sure I can turn it down. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, is it so long?
I love that. Such a loser. What's apple bottom jeans? Is that one? No.
Hey, Brenna, do you want to share the computer sound?
What'd you say?
Do you want to share computer sound?
Share. Oh yeah, I will when I start.
Does that appear correctly for you guys?
Yes, Callie.
Yeah.
Double checking. I'll make it more beautiful now. With my like 2 pens that I own, since I'm essentially in like temporary housing out in LA since I moved here, and then I wasn't able to look at apartments. Essentially in a hotel for like, that's cool, no big deal.
It's okay, go live with Sammy.
I know, really. I'm Airbnb right now, and I'm like, hey, Sammy.
No, seriously.
I know, but I get the smackdown. My brother actually lives here, and him and his wife have been desperately trying to convince me to move in with them until there's like, I can actually like find an apartment, because they want me to take care of their kids.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
And I'm like, I'm good. I'll stay in my Airbnb. I love you guys.
That's so funny. Aw. Hi, Aaron and Jeff. Oh, what are you writing back? How do I do this now? I forgot. Okay, Ina, I'm gonna play some tunes.
Great.
Cool?
Yep.
Okay.
So seductive. I take you to the shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. I'll take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have to spend all you got. Come on. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. You can have it your way. How do you want it? You gon' back that thing up or should I push up on it? Temperature rising, okay, let's go to the next level. Dance floor jam-packed, hot as a tea kettle. I break it down for you now, baby, it's simple. If you be an info, I'll be an info. In a hotel or in the back of the rental, on the beach or in the park, it's whatever you into. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. Hey, your friends teaching me about how sprung I got you. When you show me you can work it, baby, no problem, get on top to get you bounce around like a low rider. I'ma see you fit when it comes to this shit. After you work up a sweat, you can play with the stick. I'm trying to explain, baby, the best way I can. I'm melting your mouth, girl, not I take you to the eyes. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Ooh. I'll take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have to spend all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. Girl, what we do. And where we do, the things we do are just between me and you. Give it to me, baby, nice and slow. On top ride like you're in a rodeo. You ain't never heard it sound like this before. Cause I ain't never put it down like this. Soon as I come, once you get the book on my zipper, it's a race who could get undressed quicker. Isn't it ironic how ironic it is to watch them thongs? Had me thinking about that ass after I'm gone. I touched the right spot at the right time. Lights on, lights off, you like it from behind. So seductive, you should see the way she whine. Her hips in slow-mo on the floor when we grind. No, she ain't stopping, honey, I ain't stopping. Dripping wet with sweat, and it's on. And popping on my champagne campaign. Bottle after bottle, it's on. And you won't sit there, you go, they bottle, it's gone. I took you to the end of the shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have to spend all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have to spend all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light. For I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run to you. It's the love you give us, I give you all of what I could give you. Take my tears and that's not really all. Take love, tainted. Now I know I've got to run away. I've got to get away. You don't really want anymore from me to make me cry. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray. But I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you,
Thank you.
So nice.
I thought I should get dressed up for the night.
I love it. Oh, look at your cake.
It's waiting there for you.
Ah! Hi, Tommy.
Hello, baby. I'm in bed, obviously.
Hi, Lindsay. How's my last one? Let me see. Look at your bowl. You're so cute.
I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside.
Oh, that's so funny.
We're on the Jumbotron. That was his favorite background.
Oh, I am.
Pretty boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing that
Yay!
Oh.
Hi, Brandon! You can dance if you want. It's the end of the song, though. It's shitty time to get spotlighted. Hi, Valeria! Hey, Brenna! Hey, Allison! Good to see you again! The fade out is long. Hi, Sophia!
Now, I like dollars, I like diamonds, I like stunning, I like shining, I like $1 million deals. Where's my pen? Bitch, I'm signing. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula. I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong. I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a soft Molly, bird, go, fuck. Ferrari, hop up the stoop, jump in the coupe. Big dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can. Eating halal, dropping the lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though. Got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio. I'm the district in the jam. Still fighting more. Just stop the blood brand. What's his name? I need the dollars to just beat it up like pinatas. Tell the job goes
Okay, I'm ready.
bitch making nervous.
Chambean, pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Lambo, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el latino gang. Yeah, está toda cerqueta, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. Ya mudé la Gucci pa' dentro de casa. Yeah. Cabrón, a ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza. Yeah. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubanas. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Andamos activos, perico pim pim. Billetes de 100 en el maletín. Que retumbe el bajo y Valentín. Yeah. Aquí prohibido amar, dile charitín. Que per pico le tengo que decir. Se fue la disco y se forma el motín.
Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name? I need the dollars to just beat it up like pinatas. Tell the job close the curtains. That bitch making nervous.
Como Celia Cruz tengo el azúcar. Tú que va medio y se fue de pecho como Ginny Luca. Te vamos a tumbar la peluca y arranca pa'l carajo, cabrón, que a ti no te va a pasar la boca. Mi Teddy Valenciaga me reciben en la entrada. Like I'm Lady Gaga. Y no te me hagas, en cover de vivo, tú has visto mi cara, los fuegos de tu mente, donde quiera que hayas escuchado mi gente. Ya no soy high, soy como el testarosa, soy el que se la vive y también el que la goza, cosa es la cosa, mami es la cosa, el que mira sufre y el que toca goza. I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that. I'm the district in the jam. Just fighting more gas. Just stop the blood brand. Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name?
You guys, we're gonna wait an extra couple minutes just because we do have a password for this show. So we have a lot of people that are trying to get in. So give it like one more song and then we're gonna get started, okay?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say it 'cause I know I'm cute. Louis down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes. I be dripping so much sauce, got a bed looking like Grey Goose. Little like a crystal ball, that's cool, baby, so is you. That's how I roll. I'm shining, everybody wanna shine. I would want like this, don't even gotta try. I like shining, make it better over time. They just say I'm not the baddest bitch you like. Ain't my fault that I'm not getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. Ain't my fault that I'm not making news. I'ma put it in the juice. Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice.
Work squeeze if the juice don't look like this. Nigga, please don't make me have to take your bitch. From shining, everybody shine. I was more like this, don't even gotta try. Shot and make it better all the time. Heard you say I'm not the baddest bitch you like. It ain't my fault that I'm not here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the boots. Gotta blame it on my juice. It ain't my fault that I'm not here making news. I'm the bullet in the juice. Gotta blame it on my juice. 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 Somebody come get this man. I think he got lost in my DMs. What? My DMs. What? You better come get your man. I think he wanna be way more than friends. What? More than friends. What you saying? It ain't my fault that I'm not here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the juice. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm not here making news. I'm the bullet in the boot. Gotta blame it on my juice.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Let Them Eat Cake. This one's the spring cleaning edition. Okay, so my name is Brenna, and my amazing co-host Ina, and we're so happy to have you guys here in the convenience of your own living room. Yay! I'll start off with a couple announcements so that way everyone is on the same page before we begin. First and foremost, I want to just let you guys know right away that we do record the meeting, so that way we can send the recording to our performers. So if you wish that you weren't being recorded, then just turn your camera off, no problem. You don't have to like have your face out. During most of the show, you'll basically be muted. So don't worry about talking, like you guys can talk your face off, although right now people aren't muted. I don't know if you know, but well, once the show really begins, everyone will be muted, and or at least some people aren't. Bridget's not. I don't know why. So during the show, you will be muted. You can laugh and do whatever you want, and the performer will be spotlighted. So kind of how I am now. Then at the end of every single act, we will unmute everyone, so that way we can all applaud for everyone, like yay! And then after we're done applauding, Ina will remute everyone, and then you can go back about your business where you're drinking and cheersing your roommates or your cat or whatever, and then that will just be how it continues. Last week we did have a Zoom bomber. We had several, which is always something I heard about in stories, but never saw in real life. So this week we've taken some extra measures. As you noticed, there's a password upon arrival. We have a waiting room, and once someone gets kicked off, they can't re-enter the meeting. So if for some reason we do end up accidentally getting some Zoom bombers back into our space, we will just do what we did last week, which was mute everyone for the rest of the show and then turn off the comments, so that way they can't be writing nasty things. However, hopefully that won't happen. So while I'm talking about comments, it's really, really fun if during the show, you guys open up the chat window and type out your comments of what you would be saying in real life. Like, hell yes, Magnus, you're amazing, or whoever, I love you, yeah? Because we do, yes, exactly. We do send the comments to the performers at the end so they can read them, which is really fun and nice for us all to be able to do. Like, this is what people would have said if they were in a real, actual live show. So that's it. Welcome to Let Them Eat Cake Spring Cleaning. Yay! So let me tell you a little bit about what Let Them Eat Cake is, just in case it's your first time here. Let Them Eat Cake, hold on, I have to scroll to the top of my notes. I should know, but it's better to write it down. Let Them Eat Cake is an aerial extravaganza highlighting dancers, aerialists, polars, and burlesque artists. We have transitioned our show to the virtual stage in hopes of raising both morale for the community and funds for gig workers. Every week, we donate a portion of our proceeds to a Corona Relief Fund So this week, we are donating a portion of our proceeds to Surf Plus, which is a 501c3 public charity. It's an artist safety net providing readiness, relief, and resilience for studio artists, ensuring that they are as protected as the work that they create. So we're really proud to be donating a portion of our proceeds to them this week. Our past donations, we were able to donate $400 to the CDC, $300 to Dance NYC, and last week we were able to donate $500 to the staff at the Slipper Room. That's where we usually hold our shows, and obviously currently they're closed. So we were able to donate $500, $100 each to 5 of the people that help us run our show. So we're really proud to be able to do that. So thank you guys so much for your contributions, your ticket donations, because that's where that portion of the proceeds come out of. Speaking of donating, if you're so inclined, at any point during the show, if you haven't already, please feel free to Venmo at LTE Cake NYC. Sometimes it asks you for a password, so that's the little password that sometimes you have to put in. I didn't make a sign for our PayPal. I'm so sorry. We now have a PayPal because we're very fancy. So it's LTE Cake NYC at gmail.com. So that Ina just typed it out. So you guys can see it there. Thank you, Ina. So at any time during the show, please feel free to contribute for your ticket. I suggested $5 to $20. There's someone that's one person can be unmuted. I don't know. Ina's looking into it. Anyway, so obviously I know that not everyone is currently employed. So if you aren't able to financially contribute, don't worry. We're so happy to have you here in the audience anyway. But if you are, then that would be great. And then in regards to the performers, we are collecting tips for our performers. It's like throwing virtual donations at them. And guess what? You can do it via our Venmo at LTE Cake NYC or through our PayPal, same thing, at gmail.com. Yeah? And there's a couple ways to donate tips. So number one, if you are inspired by a specific performer, or maybe you're family members with a specific performer and you want to donate or tip someone personally, please feel free to do that. So you can write in the comments when you Venmo or PayPal, you can write the performer's name. So for instance, you could write like Kristin Courier or whoever you would be specifically donating to. If you want to do one Venmo transaction and you want to tip 5 people, just write all the people. Ina's a lovely bookkeeper. She's doing an excellent job of keeping track of all this. We'll send all of those tips directly to those performers. If you'd like to tip the entire cast, that's great too. You can just write tips for all or tips, and then we'll just divide it evenly between the entire cast. There's 12 people. Even if you just donate $12, that's $1 per person. Right now we have 209 people in this meeting. So every single performer would make over $200 if every person just donated $12. Yeah, but obviously if you're so inspired by one particular instructor, performer, student, then please feel free to tip them personally. They really appreciate it, and so do we all. Okay, a few last things before we get started. If we are hosting the show every week on every single Thursday for the rest of what feels like our entire lives, but hopefully it's not our entire lives. So if you are interested in being involved in the performance side of this, I do know we have received many submissions. So if you haven't heard back from us yet, it's just because there's a lot of, we're going through a lot of submissions, which is great. But we are always looking for future submissions. So if you are interested in performing with us, you don't have to have a rig in your house. You don't have to have a pole. You can have a bathtub or a sink or a table or a balcony or literally nothing. It doesn't matter. A couch will do, whatever you have. So if you're interested in performing with us, you can email us. It's at ltecakenyc@gmail.com. So just please email us. You can also write to us on Instagram, but to be honest with you, sometimes our Instagram gets a little full and we miss people. Brian Daniel Beck, yes, I love him. So anyway, if you're interested, please let us know. We'll try to find space for everyone. Obviously, we won't be able to do every single person, but we'll do our best. If you're a performer and you haven't yet raised your hand, I don't mean like this, I mean on the participants button, do that now because it will bump you to the top of Ina's list and it will be easier for her to spotlight you in the future. And then 2 more announcements, I guess. We do have an amazing live artist drawing the show. His name is Adriano. He draws for us at the Slipper Room. He draws for many shows at the Slipper Room. So I don't know, Ina, if you can find him, if maybe you could spotlight him so we can see a little bit of his work, but I don't know where he is. But anyway, he'll be drawing the entire show. He draws amazing caricatures. So there he is. He does amazing work. He's so talented. So he'll be drawing artists for the performers for the entire show. If you would like to purchase any of his art, you can kind of see his information right there, his Facebook, his Instagram, and his Venmo. But you can also do it through us. So during intermission and for 10 minutes following the show, we will be spotlighting his art so you guys can take a peek at what he's been doing. And it's $20 if you'd like for him to email you a high-res image of his art. If you'd like him to mail it to you, it's $24 because he has to get a nice, beautiful envelope where he doesn't fold your picture in a million pieces. So last week, we're so blessed that so many people bought his art and they purchased it as presents for fellow performers and for their friends. So we definitely want to help support him. He's so talented. I have like 3 of his art pieces hanging on my wall. So I definitely recommend taking a peek at his stuff and purchasing it for yourself or for your friends and family who are in the show. And then lastly, to let you know, during or directly following intermission, we'll be hosting a silent auction again. So we did this last week. It was amazing. Thank you, Alex Kruger, who donated $200 to the performers. Look, she's right there. In my screen, she's right at the top. I don't know why, but she is. And Body and Pole was so kind as to donate a 5-class pack, which, if you can believe this, has no expiration date, which basically means it's worth $1 million. So it was valued at $175, and Alex was so kind as to buy it for $200. And we took that money and just divided it equally between the performers. So thank you to Body and Pole. Thank you to Alex. This week, they're donating a year's subscription to Body and Pole online. And we'll begin bids, which we'll just do in the chat box at $75. I believe it's a $200 subscription. I'm so sorry, I don't remember, but I will look and see what Kira wrote to me and then tell you immediately once I have the correct information, which I will provide to you shortly. So stay tuned directly following intermission if you'd like to participate in that. That's a great way to tip your performers, but also you get something amazing out of it. And it's really it's $1.99. Thank you guys. It's really kind of them that they're doing that. So thank you to them. Thank you to you guys. And now that I've been talking for 100 minutes, let's get started. Okay. So
how do I turn the sound off?
Adriano? I think maybe Ina got you. Ina, did you get him? Looks like it. All right, so let's get started. Our very first, most famous and talented performer is Kristin Courier. Kristin was an aerial yoga and dance teacher, but hasn't touched a fabric or done a pull-up in over a month. So we'll see if she can still teach once we are released. Kristin, we can see you, don't worry. She is currently working for a accounting job remotely and testing the limits of her liver. Cheers. So to open it up, we have Kristin Courier.
London town to go-go. Oh, with the red selection and the mirror's reflection, I'm a dancing with myself. Oh, when there's no one else inside, in the crowded, lonely night. Well, I wait so long for my love vibration, and I'm dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Oh, when there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, I'm dancing with myself. All over the world, and there's every type of girl, but your empty eyes seem to pass me by, leave me dancing with myself. So let's sink another drink, cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance as a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, when I'm dancing with myself. myself. So let's sink another drink, cause it'll give me time to think. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. If I had the chance, I'd ask a woman to dance. Dancing with
Without a headboard.
Oh my gosh, Kristin, what an awesome way to open the show. I basically made her do this show. She said no, she said maybe. And I was like, great, that means yes. And then I just announced it that she was doing it. And she was like, I'm not so sure, but that's what she came up with. She is the best. I just love that girl so much. So Kristin and I worked together at Ohm Factory, which is one of the studios in New York City, which a lot of you guys know of or attend or work at. The other thing Kristin and I have done together is run an aerial retreat together. So she's amazing. She's a beautiful dancer. I love taking her aerial dance class when I'm not so lazy. And yeah, so maybe in the future you can find us again somewhere in the real world running our aerial retreat together where we do that dance and she teaches it to all of us. Okay, thank you for getting the show started, Kristin. So up next, we have Regina Armand. Regina is the owner of the Aerial Loft in Long Island in New York. She has been pole dancing for over 8 years and practices aerial occasionally. She's also like 20 years old, so I think she started pole dancing when she was 9. She is so excited to have the opportunity to perform, and this is her very first time debuting multiple apparatuses. So take it away, Regina.
Even if they let you down, they can never make you fall. And they don't understand, they think we know it all. What is fear you can embrace? Don't close your eyes, don't turn your face. Don't be afraid, don't look back and fall to salt. Don't be scared, now just be strong. Shake it off, yeah, shake it off, shake it off, yeah. I can be the only one. I will hang the moon and sun. Be there when it fades to black. I will always have your back. If your love is all that, I can be the only one. I will hang the moon and sun. Be there when it fades to black. I will always have my back. If my love is all that. Would you live in heaven? suicidal, baby, we know better. 'Cause triumph tastes so sweet when we've been living on our knees. Oh Lord, triumph tastes so sweet when we've been crawling on our knees. Don't let go. If there ever was a soul that trusted me, and baby, I hope all the shit we been through has made you see. Don't let go. If there ever was a soul that trusted me, and baby, I know all the shit we done been through will help you. I can be the only one. I will hang the moon and sun. Be there when it fades to black. I will always have your back. If your love is all that, I will be the only one. I will hang the moon and sun. Be there when it fades to black. I will always have my back. If my love is all that.
People started saying like 2022. Just put it in there.
I'm curious.
Like, I find it very odd that they're going to have a large crowd
Colleges are bracing. Austin University is expecting not to go back in fall.
Regina, I spread a rumor about you that you were 20 right before that started. And I just want to clarify, I looked it up on her MBO and she's 27. But whatever. I just remember one time she was in like the young person like poll competition thing. I don't know, but how old do you have to be? I don't know. You have to type it in the comment box. Girl, you're so hot. Whatever. I just wanted you guys to know that this is what I'm wearing. And that's what Regina was wearing. So I guess we know who's really stepping it up and who is in their pajamas at their house. I am participating in my own personal onesie challenge where I try to wear a onesie every single day. So that way I can prove to my boyfriend that I do need all these onesies that I have because he keeps telling me I have to get rid of some. And I don't think so. Just don't agree. So when kind of was like, how do you have so many onesies? So I just was like, I should just wear one every day. So here it is, onesie number 300. This is all, I thought this was springy. I have spring flowers. I'm very spring cleaning. All right, Regina, you're the queen of the universe. Thank you so much. You're so hot. And your studio looks amazing. I would like to go there soon when this is over. Okay, so moving right along. Up next, we have Michelle Stanek. Oh, Michelle has been dancing her whole life and teaching pole since 2009, the year that Regina was born. She has a 5-month-old baby named Rocco. And just when she thought maternity leave was over and she was getting back to the studio, here we are, still living in pajamas, binge watching TV, and lacking clarity on how long it's been since she washed her hair.
I'm opus, nicht obsidamus, ohne ihn, we got all the roads right near. Oh, for by your back, I lost me for night, man, and wash my. Oh, cause if it's the shots, there's one my. Money, they won't we need, wish that we, it's just no one's never with me. Here's the roll of herbs that we're that one. Beauty. I hear the bells, I hear the wind, I hear a song in my heart again, and the tenderness moves all things like a poltergeist in the streets. It's a silly rush that I used to get, singing Billy or reading Vonnegut. I could teleport to the stars. Kinda strange that I'm all alone, cause you really hold me down like that. Cause you really know it's down like that. Like the universe is singing a song. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you feel it when you write like that? Do you feel it cause you're down like that? Like the universe is singing a song. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ha. 目に映るものはいつも本物だとは限らない。Beauty. Cause you really hold me down like that. Cause you really know it's down like that. Like the universe is singing a song. Ooh. Do you feel it when you write like that? Do you feel it cause you're down like that? Like the universe is singing a song.
Is like when you
Love your view too.
I realized I don't know if you saw her husband in the background with that fly swatter, but okay. Bye. See you guys later. Your baby's asleep. We know it. You can sign off. Bye. Just to be clear, at the end of the act, she had a sign tips for Stanek. She wasn't suggesting you tip $4. You can tip as much as you want to. Just send it to Michelle. She has a husband and a baby, so she's 3 times the amount of tips. And I believe that was like a she did a class called Bugography that she did on IG Live. And I believe that was like the full rendition of it. So maybe you guys can convince her to bring that back. So, I mean, I don't have a window like that, but I don't know. Maybe we could do it at our own houses. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so we better get an apparatus back in this world. So up next, we're bringing a live pole dancer to you. We have Melissa Tanis. Melissa is a pole dancer, aerialist, and Catmom. This is her third Let Them Eat Cake performance, which it is. We love her so much. And it's one of her favorite shows to be a part of because of the chill, inclusive, and super fun environment the producers create. Oh, that's so sweet. During this quarantine, she is super grateful to have a pole in her apartment, even if she is kind of allergic to it, which she is, and a great roomie who also pole dances. She hopes that her act fulfills some of her stuck-at-home fantasies. So up next is Melissa.
MC in a place to be.
waiting for it, I'm waiting too. In my imagination, I'll be all up on you. I know you got that fever for me, 102. And boy, I know I feel the same, my temperature's through the roof. If it's a camera up in here, then it's only you put me when I do. If it's a camera up in here, then I best like I just click on YouTube. Close up your on your mouth and brag about the secret rendezvous. I will hunt you down, cause baby, I'm up in my business like a wedding interview. This is private between you and I. Touch my body, put me on the floor, kiss me around, give me some more. Touch my body, put me on the bed. I just wanna make you feel how deep. Touch my body, let me roll the eyes on your face, just a little taste. Touch my body, know you have the curves. Come on, give me what I deserve. And touch my body, you can put me in you like a brand new ID. I'll hug your body tighter than my favorite jeans. I want you to caress me like a tropical breeze and float away with you in my Caribbean sea. If there's a camera up in here, then it's only you put me when I do. If there's a camera up in here, then I best like I just click on YouTube. Close up your on your mouth and brag about the secret rendezvous. I will hunt you down, cause baby, I'm up in my business like a wedding interview. This is private between you and I. Touch my body, put me on the floor, kiss me around, give me some more. Touch my body, put me on the bed. I just wanna make you feel how deep. Touch my body, let me roll the eyes on my face, just a little taste. Touch my body, know you have the curves. Come on, give me what I deserve. And touch, I'ma treat you like a teddy bear. You won't wanna go away. Give me like a luxury. Tell me you won't want for nothing, boy. I will give you plenty. Touch my body, put me on the floor, roll me on the floor. Touch my body, I just wanna make you feel like you never did. Touch my body, let me roll the eyes, let me rub my face around your waist for just a little taste. You have a curve, know you like it. What I deserve, just touch my body. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Every little way you like it, touch my body, baby. Touch my body, ooh, baby. Oh, touch my body. Give me what
Oh my God, Melissa, you're so hot. Okay, so this is a great segue into some hot stuff. So I just wanted to tease this now. Ina and I are really excited that we're going to produce a show. It will be an adult show. We call it like lightly R-rated. So if you liked the act that Melissa just performed, you can see more of that in our upcoming rated R kind of question mark maybe show. We're going to host it in addition to all of our Thursday shows. We'll host this one on Saturday, March 2nd from 10 p.m. to midnight, so a little bit. Right now we're casting the show, and we only have one person confirmed in the cast, and that would be Mr. Philip Evans running the show. But we haven't even talked about it yet. So if you are interested in something like that, please let us know, because that will definitely be a specialty evening that we're looking for specialty acts for that. So if you're interested, you can email us R-rated show or adult show, or just email us and say hi. Because we definitely want to fill that up with amazing performers, similar to what you just saw with Melissa. So speaking of amazing, life-changing performances, I have to introduce the queen of the aerial world, my personal mentor and the love of my life, Jen James Morgan. Jen James is a performer and choreographer based out of Arizona. Her reality during quarantine has revolved around 3 little ones, the current soundtrack of Frozen 2, and a healthy mix of coffee and margaritas. That's what we're doing here in New York City also, Jen, just so you know. She wants to let everyone know that she sends love and stay safe vibes, especially to her NYC circus and performing community. Up next, we have Jen James.
I've seen dark before, but not like this. This is cold, this is empty, this is numb. The life I knew is over, the lights are out. Hello, darkness. I follow you. I always have. But you've gone to a place I cannot find. This grief, this gravity, it pulls me down. But a tiny voice whispers in my mind. You are lost, hope is gone, but you must go on and do the next right thing. Can there be a day beyond this night? I don't know anymore what is true. I can't find my direction, I'm all alone. The only star that guided me was you. How to rise from the floor when it's not you I'm rising for. Just do the next right thing. Take a step again. It is all that I can to do the next right thing. I won't look too far ahead. It's too much for me to take. But break it down to this next breath, this next step, this next choice is one that I can make. So I walk through this night, stumbling blindly toward the light, and do the next right thing. And with the dawn, what comes then? When it's clear that everything will never be the same again, then I'll make the choice to hear that voice and do the next right thing.
Thank you.
Just as it was going around.
They're just gonna keep going.
She's just so good. Yesterday I saw that performance and I was just like sobbing, crying. I couldn't handle it. Oh, she's so beautiful. Wait, spotlight her again. I want to see her child. Oh, here we go. Love you, Jen. Love you so much. Thank you for being here from Arizona. Okay, so following that beauty, we have our last performer before we take a brief intermission. Bye today. So obviously some of you guys know, but some of you don't. A lot of us know each other from the studio called Body and Pole, which is in New York City. And Jen James used to be the aerial director at Body and Pole. So she really has been really like an inspiration to so many people. And we're just so like blessed that she's in the world and let alone in the show. So also we're all gonna come to your backyard and hang out on your rig. So get ready for a caravan of New Yorkers to drive to your house. So to close out the show, before we go to our spotlighted intermission, where you'll see Adriana's amazing artwork, and you can have a chance to use the bathroom. We have to have just, you know, the king of pole, Magnus L. So Magnus is so talented and famous, he basically needs no introduction, which is really great because he didn't give me a bio to read, so I'm just making stuff up. All that he told me to say was that it's pronounced Labby, which now I know because I've never said it correctly. And then he also said, send me puzzles, 2,000 pieces or more. Now, if you don't have his address, which I won't be giving out over Zoom because I also don't have it, also that's weird, then you can feel free to tip him so that way he has a fund for puzzles. How much do puzzles go for these days? I'm not really sure. I think it's $20, maybe $50. So feel free to send funds to Magnus for his newfound favorite hobby, puzzling. And to finish off Act 1, we have Magnus L.
I just changed your mind.
That's wonderful. You know, so you would not be this candid.
She probably doesn't care.
Magnus, you have to read the chat because everyone's having a meltdown about you and that Swiffer. You're so beautiful. Of course, I get to create the most beautiful like photography act in his house that has ever existed. Okay, so with that in mind, we just wrapped up Act 1. So take the next 10 or so, maybe we'll go a little longer than 10 minutes. Maybe we'll restart at around 9, a little bit before. So take the next 10, 15 minutes, grab some water, definitely grab a drink. Get ready to bid on our silent auction item, which is our Body and Pole online year subscription, which is amazing. And take a peek at Adriana's art, which will be showcased on the main screen during the entire intermission, so that way you guys can see the beautiful art that's being created, and you can think about purchasing some of the art by Adriano. So we'll see you guys around 9 p.m. to pick it back up for Act 2. Mwah!
It's time for me to take it. I'm the boss right now, not gonna fake it. Now when you put down, 'cause this is my game, and you're back to come to play. I used to hold my breath back, now I'm letting go. I make my own choice, bitch, I run the show. So leave the lights on, when you can't make me behave. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be overboard. You've had me underrated. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out, get your tongue tied up, 'cause this is my round, and I'm dangerous, and you can get off, but it's all about me tonight. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be overboard. You've had me underrated. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? You can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody move. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party, and then I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say goals. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill in some babe. I might just chill with your boo. I might just spill on your babe. My pussy feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East Saint Laurent and then you whip. When I go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these hoes be mad at me. They baby father run a bill. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. If you a pussy, you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. And I just check my account, turns out I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip, I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say, I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. My pussy glitter is gold. Tell that little bitch play her role. I just a rope and no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to fill up the tank. No, I need to fill up the safe. I need to let all these hoes know they none of they niggas to say. I go to dinner and steak. Only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace. Now it's the crib with the gate. Only got charms, the life was the place. Hard to let these bitches know. Just in case these hoes forgot. I just wanna check the mail. Another check from all the shots. That little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Bloody moves.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Come on. So they had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Last thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turn around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy. I'm like skin of a door. Got $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Hear the thing I see, shorty get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Rock the pole, I got the bang roll. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her move. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. gotta do to get your home. My jeans full of guap, and they ready for shows. Got a Lex made back for the sexy ground. Put down on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on. 2 steps, come on. 3 steps, come on. Now that's 3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I did a rubber band. That's when I told her her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for roller. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her. Like a pornography poster, she showed her. Apple jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweat pants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Yeah, she was worth the money. The mama took my cash, and I ain't want it back. The way she bent that back, got her them paper stacks, tattoo above her crack. I had to handle that. I was on it, sexy woman, get me showing, made me want it. 2 in the morning, I'm zoning, and them rose bottles foaming. She wouldn't stop, made it dry. Jordan did that poppin' lock, had to break her off that guap. That was fine, just like my glide. Apple jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Them baggy sweat pants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Come on.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Act 2. I changed my onesie just to make my boyfriend mad. This is my cow onesie. I still have my choker on though, so please don't worry. Okay, hold on. I have to stop sharing my sound. Give me 1 second. Oh, stop share. Welcome back to Act 2. Before we begin, we have an amazing gift from Body and Pole. Thank you to those of you that like my onesie. Here. Now you can see the whole thing. So we have an amazing gift from Body and Pole. They've donated a year of Body and Pole online, so BP online. And in BP online, you can take amazing classes with amazing instructors. So you could take class with me, or Laura Michaels, or Michelle Stanek, I believe Magnus, but I'm not really sure. And you could take ground-based classes, so flexibility classes. You could take liquid motion classes, like with Jenny Janover. You could take, I think, invertible. Oh my God, I should find out before I just start talking. But why don't we let Kira talk about it instead of me, since I'm just saying words. There we go. So hang on. Henry, you look so cool, man. Oh, now we can hear you. Yay. All right, why don't you guys take it away and you give the correct info instead of me just talking.
So yeah, Body and Pole Online has over 500 classes, and they're in flexibility, pole 1, pole 2, pole 3, silk, and hoop, and also invertible and liquid motion. So you can have 500 classes. It's a 1 year membership. Online membership is $199 usually, and we're raffling that tonight. So that that money, whatever we end this raffle at, the highest bidder, that will be cut up and delivered to all the performers tonight. So we're giving all that money to the performers because they need it. They have very little work. They can't, Body and Pole is closed. All the circus schools are closed, all the pole studios. So we're trying to get back to the performers, and we're so proud to work with Let Them Eat Cake because they're doing that as well and supporting the gig and instructor and pole dance and the aerial dance community. So it's for 1 minute. We're going to do this. Do you want to say ready, set, go? The bidding has to start at $75. You put it in the chat box. Okay, okay. You say on your mark. No, ready? On your mark. Get set, go.
And we have $75. So I have $90. Oh, $90. Do I have $100? $100. Do I have 120? Maybe 120? 110. 110. That's good. That's good. We like 110. How about 120? 120. 120. 130. Oh, there we go. All right, 140. Do I see 140? We're going up in these $10 increments. That's good. 150. All right. 170 maybe? Maybe 170, 170, 160, 175. 175. Here we go. All right, let's go for 200. Come on, 200. Let's get there. Let's get there. 200. This is going to all the performers, people. All the performers are getting the money. All the performers. Come on, Henry. Yeah, come on.
Jeremy will dance for you.
Come on, $200. $200. Yeah, $200. 180.
Come on, 180. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
$200. Come on, this is going to performers. That'll be, I don't know the math yet, but, divided by 12, do it in your head. $200.
Anybody want to do 200?
180 going once. 180 going twice.
200.
200. Sold.
Sassy J.
Sassy J.
Woo! All right. So, yes, all that money's going to go to the performers that perform tonight. Just email Let Them Eat Cake.
Or Venmo them or whatever.
Or Venmo them the money, and they will send everything over to us, and we'll set you up. Sassy J, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who bid. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, guys. That's so kind of you guys. Like, it means so much that you're willing to donate that for us. And thank you so much to everyone that was willing to purchase it. Sassy J, Joyce who? She said, Marianne said, yay, Joyce. Sassy J, Joyce who? I'm just curious. Joyce, you're the best. Thank you so much. So $200 divided by 12 is, I don't know, a lot. So thank you so much. That's so helpful to the performers who are in the show today, who are currently, you know, working for tips and unemployed. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the world to all of us. Thank you to Kieran, Kyle, and to everyone at Body and Pole, and especially Henry. Thank you so much. You are the best. You are so good at this auctioning stuff. 1660 each. Yay! Thank you. Okay, well, if that isn't the best way to start off Act 2, then here's another way to start off Act 2 with the performer. So our very first performer will give you a pole dance queen. Sometimes she does Lyra, mostly actually, but today she'll be doing pole with you because that's what she has in her living room, and she's so good it doesn't matter what she does. We've got Kristin O'Connor. Kristin is a hoop person who bought a pole week 1 of lockdown. Aside from working on graduating from pole baby to pole toddler, she paints and assists an art history class, which has been more or less normal. She has also propagated a garlic clove, and it's growing like so fast. How useful. Somehow she still has her day job, so any tips that come her way, she'll be distributing between Surf Plus, which is the artist fund that we're giving to, and the other performers, which is so kind of her. Thank you so much, Kristin, and let's start Act 2.
I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do? And freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen. No registration. Cops patrolling. And now they done stop me and I get locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Heading uptown to Rio. Back with a couple beats. The corner block's on fire. Undercovers dressed as fiends. Making so much money. Products moving fast. Put away the stash. And as I sold the last bag around and got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. I got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me, girl, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Cause visitation no longer comes by. Seems like they forgot about me. Commissary is getting empty. My cellmates eating food without me. Can't wait to get out and move forward with my life. Got a family that loves me and wants me to do right. But instead I'm here locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let go. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me pay me a visit. They won't let me see some magazines. They won't let me see some money orders. They won't let me pay me a visit, baby. They won't let me cause I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Where's my lawyer? They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Get me out of here. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me baby. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Where's my on the block building? I'm locked up. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me. Can you please accept my phone call? Cause I'm locked up. Locked up.
She's the most.
It'll take forever. And like the only time I realized
Brenna, I can't unmute Michael. Brenna, I can't unmute Michael.
I can hear you, Ina. We're just trying to unmute Michael.
Okay.
Turn your phone down. Because I can't hear it in both sides. Just turn it down. Or stop joining audio. Sorry, guys. 1 second. We're just about to be with you once we have this tiny little technical difficulty sorted. Can you hear me now?
Nope.
I hope so. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Kristin, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that awesome performance. And somehow you have amazing abs, which is not very fair because I don't even know how that's possible with all of the cake that I'm eating. That's not happening to me. So I'm really happy for you. Okay, so that song kind of sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like a song that I keep hearing on Instagram, which is like that Don't Rush song, which I keep seeing everyone posting all these cool things. I don't know what TikTok is. And I think I know what Instagram is. I mean, I post on it all the time, but I've seen all this like stuff that's pretty cool. That's like, I don't know, the Don't Rush thing. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to try it. Like, I feel like I could try it. Should I try that? I don't know. Do you have the Don't Rush music?
Oh my God, I happen to have it pulled up right here.
Do you think you can play it?
I guess I can. Let's see how it goes.
All right. Oh.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, easy pop. Where you go, we dey go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on the body, make a catch. See no watch, now she wanna give crutch. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, I might forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fight like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they were my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, easy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back of the tour bus, getting cool up. E-square, got on de-stress. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, then she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on the coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. G my mum, while you to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop fence. We been up, not up. Next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, easy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
toes, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk. Cause I can't drink and drive, where's my chauffeur? Find the WhatsApp with the coca. I really hold this time I work, I don't floss. See, I was in the work, now my penthouse at the top. Straight to their best friends, I bet they both fuck. As they both cast, cause they said I sold drugs. And when you're down, there ain't nobody around. Watch the comeback when you blow up. I forgot my jacket, but my heated seats help me warm up. Fast train to Inverie, I used to go up. It's ironic, I just sold out my show in Scotland. Used to say I wanna put Tottenham on a map, but one day I'ma change the map in Tottenham.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go gun, grab and buy. Like I'm go bust, eye for eye. Like I lose trust, white rum, easy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Climb the twice, man it's so tough.
On March 14th, my dad.
Onesies.
Getting back on her feet, guys.
You know what? The really sad thing is about that whole deal is that that was like such a tiny amount of onesies that I actually have. The dead onesie pile, not dead, but the unselected onesie pile is so much greater than the selected onesie pile. Yeah, so this was a gift from my sister. She thought if someone would wear it, it would be me. So she was right. I'm wearing it now. I think that's how that challenge went, right? If you want to see an actually good version of that challenge, you should look at the Body on Hold study. Click that. It's so funny. And I think that all the boys, like boys, did one too that Sam Doblik was involved in. So you should definitely go on Instagram to check that out. If you have no idea what just happened, it's okay. We don't really know what happened either. You may have just witnessed a onesie parade. But if you don't have any idea what the Don't Rush Challenge is, you can Google it, I guess. I don't know. Oh, someone did one too. Someone's telling me, oh, Roz did one, obviously. Well, that was like the one that was like, I feel like so famous. So anyway, now you have a glimpse of Instagram life when all you do is sit in your house and look on Instagram. Okay, I better introduce a real performer that's doing something actual that's talent-based. Instead of just showing off a bunch of onesies. So up next, we have Gal Friday. Gal Friday is an award-winning professional burlesque performer who has traveled extensively throughout her career. From her couch in the oasis of her living room to the hidden depths of her bedroom closet, Gal has truly taken advantage of the adventurous opportunities offered her in these trying times. Today, Gal would like to present a rare vision, something other than sweatpants. Please feel free to fund Gal's endeavors as she tries to squeeze into her costumes and do more than watch every single episode of the Great British Bake Off. Take it away, Gal Friday.
Today is April 16th.
It's so amazing now.
She is like she tours around the city, taking class with class, and
No, Brenna, you're too hot. Your butt, girl. Holy moly.
I just been falling on back of the closing door.
Thank you, God.
The internet.
Uh-oh, we have a muter, a non-mute person. So for some reason, seeing Gal's amazing butt has led me to segue into 2 happy birthdays I would like to wish. So number 1, Michael's, one of his best friends, Sean Douglas. It was his birthday on Monday. I don't know if he's here today, but they've been watching every show. So I wanted to say happy birthday to him this past Monday. And then obviously the Queen of Celine, Danny Cass, it's her birthday right now today. So happy birthday to both of you. Oh, Ryan, you got back in. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and supporting us. Even on your birthday, around your birthday, we will all buy you a drink one day soon. And for now, just love you. I know it's hard to, I'm sure it's hard to celebrate your birthday alone in your house, but we love you guys so much. Happy, happy birthday. And maybe Gal Friday will appear at your door and show you her butt, and that would be the best birthday ever. But for tips, tip Gal Friday. Okay, so up next, hold on, my phone just turned off. We have a very, very mediocre performer. I don't actually really know why we are having him here, but whatevs, I guess he's doing it. It's Sammy Wong. So Sammy didn't give me a bio either, just like Magnus, but he wants me to say the following words about him. International pole champion, LA, body and pole. He also said, in quotes, Mei Jin recently claimed that his classes were #1 at body and pole, officially ranking 15 points ahead of Brenna, which is me. Here's a little backstory from my perspective. Sammy Wong is my arch nemesis who has been a constant disappointment since the day he was, for God knows what reason, hired at body and pole. He is, for obvious reasons, obsessed with me, and we have an ongoing battle over who is the better instructor, obviously me, and who loves the band Sophie Tucker more, also me. So I don't even know why we're doing this. He wants me to add the following sentence. Sammy also works as a paralegal fighting workplace harassment. If you or someone you love has been harassed by Brenna Bradbury, please feel free to reach out for a free consultation. So give it up for a probably not great performance by Sammy Wong.
much for the maid.
Sammy.
Oh my God.
I got myself. Oh my God.
Sammy, there have been an influx of questions regarding the location that you're shooting from. And I don't really understand why you would need to dump a bucket of water over your head at the end when the ocean is literally right behind you. But whatevs, that's fine. Oh, okay, Sammy, I'll unmute you. You can rebuttal. What? What? Oh, no.
Oh, I'm in New York City. You can't tell? I'm in Times Square.
Oh my God, is that what Times Square looks like right now? Ugh, gross.
Yeah, this is what Times Square looks like deserted. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sammy Wong. Fine, you're fine. You're good. You're fine. Okay, it's so sad. It's coming to a close before we even know it. We only have 2 people left to finish out the show. But let me just tell you something. If you like shows like this, if you're having a good time, there are some other shows that you should go check out. And I definitely want to highlight and give a shout out to our girl, Michelle Proctor, who's a work study at Body and Pole. It was just in our last live Let Them Eat cake that we had, which was Let Them Eat chocolate cake, co-hosted by Black Girls Pole. So Michelle Proctor is doing a show called The Living Room Tales. It's a virtual showcase. It was supposed to be a in-person showcase, but that is not happening now. So it's a virtual showcase. It will be Saturday, April 25th. And you just need to visit at the_living_room_tales. Blah, blah, blah. Or you can just ask me later. You can text me or DM us and I'll let you know that info. But there's some amazing people in this cast. It's going to be not so much a cabaret style like what we're doing, but they have like a full show that they're producing. So definitely support. You have to purchase tickets for it. So just visit their Instagram at the_living_room_tales for more info on that. So now, second to last is another person who fled Times Square to go to California right before this all went down, unlike Sammy, who left in the middle of it. But so we have our girl, Kelly McLaughlin. Her bio is very short. All she said is, "This is for those doing a solo lockdown, being kept sane by their fur children."
Like him too, he my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. I like him too, he my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. Hop in the whip, hop in the truck, I do whatever the fuck that I want. I'm not a hoe, I'm not a slut. I like to fuck and I sure like to suck. I am that bowl, freezy like ice. I'm not a wife, so talk to me nice. You ain't my type, I don't like you. You a broke boy, look at your shoes. I am the player and I am the pimp. All of them boys making the trick. All of them boys, they on my shit, but all of them boys, they make me sick. I do not see you taming me, less than they're entertaining me. They just tryna play with me, you gon' pay the fee. I like him too, he my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. I like him too, he my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. Dibbling this and dibbling that, get on his head like I am a brat. Play with his balls when he up the bat, make daddy real proud like I'm Kyla Pratt. I'm taking a shower, he making the bed. When I leave the city, I leave him on red. Go get the next, like I get the bread. He coming with questions, I call him the feds. He let me play the fib, cause he know this box a gift. Eating breakfast, not a tip. When I curve him, he gets stiff. I go beast mode, boy like free throw. Game like Chico, pounds like kilo. I like him too. He my man, he my boo, boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. I like him too. He my man, he my boo, he my type, he's so cute. I want him and I want him too. I do not see you taming me, less than they're entertaining me. They just tryna play with me, you gon' pay the fee.
I tend to be much more judgmental.
I'm just a little kid. Stop telling me right there. It was days when you couldn't even say which month. And later.
We're living together.
I usually do talk too much, so I'm so sorry that she had 2 cats in the video, but 1 left because I talk too much as always. I'm really sorry about that. Sorry, other cats, but I'm sure that the other cat got treats also. I just want to throw it out there that you're more than welcome to send Venmo donations towards the animals that you've seen today. They will go to the animal owners, and then they can decide how to best distribute those tips. Maybe they can use those tips for treats or for food for those beautiful animals. So it doesn't have to just be for the performers. It can be for the camera people. It can be for the cats and dogs in the videos. It can be for anything that you want it to be for. So we only have 1 performer left. So before we end the show, I'll just finish with a couple of things. Number 1, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, which I really hope you guys are, then please join us again next week. Like I said in the beginning, we are hosting this show every single Thursday at 8 p.m. until this is over. And we'll always have a new exciting cast. And we change the themes a little week to week. So far the themes are pretty loosely based, but our theme next week is going to be 420 themed. Ina and I are personally 420 allies. Who, it's not necessarily, I don't know how 420 I'll be participating, but we're very much allies of the 420 community. So we wanted to help support our 420 friendly people. So we're doing it on Thursday though, so it's 423. So this year you get 2 420s, 420 and then 423. We have an awesome cast lined up. It's not 100% set in stone, but I'll tell you the people that are confirmed. And then, we just have to make sure everything is like all even in terms of apparatus, and then we'll announce the full cast probably this weekend on our Instagram. But the people we have confirmed so far are Vanessa Marquez, Acro Brandon, Liz Epp, Dominic, how do you say last name? DeFelice, Ina? You just told me, but I have it in a different list. Dominic, also JoJo, amazing, beautiful human. Rika Ocampo, Emily Hirsch, JB, and of course, Sam Doblik. We do have a few other people that are going to be in the mix, so definitely, sorry, Dominic, I'm the worst, but you can teach me how to say your name. DeFelice. Why can't I can't even say it when you're spelling it out so clearly to me, so obviously I can't introduce you next week. So we'll see you guys next week for our 420 show. It will be on 423 on Thursday at 8 p.m. So we'll see you again for that. If you like what you see, then take class. You can still take class in the comfort of your own home. There's some amazing people doing classes daily or almost every day. Probably many of the people you see here are teaching class, either through Body and Pole's Instagram Live, through the Body BP Online, which Joyce won today, or on their own Instagram. So you can take class from me. I teach every single day. I'm on day 27. Tomorrow will be day 28. I host an hour class. I know our girl Donna Carnell, she teaches like every single day, maybe 5 times a day. Sam Starr, Jenny Janover, Kyla Rainey. I'm sure there's so many other people, but those are the people that I would just definitely recommend checking out. Kyla does something really cool. She does like dance in your own house kind of thing, and you don't have to be a dancer. So she just like picks different areas of her house to like create a choreographed dance too. So support your instructors, take class, stay healthy, stay mentally well, physically well. It's really important in this time that we all stay as healthy as possible. Drink water in addition to all of the alcohol that you're consuming. I know there was some light concern about the amount of alcohol that was presented in my onesie video. I understand. Thank you for the concern. I will also be drinking water. And I think, lastly, before we segue into our finale, which who even knows what will happen this week, I just wanted to remind everyone about Adriano's art. So I've already been receiving texts from the performers asking, wait, how do I get the art? So I'll just remind everyone. So Adriano will stay on for 10 minutes after the show, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, yes. And he'll be spotlighting his art just as he did at intermission. If you see something you like, if you see something, say something. Venmo us directly. It's just a little easier for us to keep track of. You can Venmo him, but if you do it all through us, then it just is a little easier. We can make sure that everybody gets all the pieces that they're hoping for. And you can just let us know which one you were hoping for. So you can say like, oh, that one in the corner or whatever. He usually puts his images up on his Facebook, some of them go on his Instagram, so you can browse over them later. And if there is anything that you want, just let us know, reach out to us. We'll definitely make sure you get it. We definitely want to support Adriano. We want you guys to have your beautiful art. Look how good it is. He's just so good. Michelle, look at your butt. Oh, I mean, it's really good in real life too, but it's also great on that page. So support Adriano, and that's how you can grab that art. Let us know, or if you want, you can let him know. $20 for a high-res image, $24 to have it mailed to you. And oh, gal, it's so beautiful. Look at his using color now. And yeah, so that concludes the final announcements. If you loved the show, please let us know via our Venmo and PayPal. You can still send us money for tickets and tips. We really appreciate all of that. Just as a reminder, we are giving a portion of our proceeds to Surf Plus, which is an organization that's providing relief for our visual artists, and we really appreciate that they're doing that, so we want to give back in that way. Okay, so I guess I've been talking too much because now we have to close it out. So our finale, as always, I don't know how he's going to top himself, performer is Sam W. Sam W is happy to be back with Let Them Make Cake. Pre-quarantine, he wore many hats: instructor, performer, coach, and choreographer. But did you know that prior to and overlapping with some of his pole career, he was known for being an entertaining bartender and cabaret performer, twerking on many a baby grand piano while rapping Nicki Minaj, where he mastered the fine art of pouring multiple draft beers, all while playing a tambourine with his ass, which probably is all really true. Now, in quarantine, he is trying to wear his chef hat and learn how to make a motherfucking risotto. So to close it off, we have Sam W.
Somebody, so you wouldn't need somebody else. I don't want to lay here by myself. Ain't afraid to say I don't want to lie to you. Don't want to promise something knowing I can't come through. Too soon for this discussion, both ignoring the rules. Too close and then we're touching. Now I'm all confused. Well, I know something in the way you smell, something in the way you touch me. Maybe it's the way you wrap your arms around. Makes me wanna lay you down, tell you all the things we could be. Tell me that you need me now, even though it's not allowed. I wish we were both somebody else, so you wouldn't need somebody else. I don't wanna lay here by myself. Hope you forgive me, darling, I'm selfish. I wish we were both somebody else, so we wouldn't need somebody else. I don't wanna lay here by myself. Ain't afraid to say I'm holding on to my soul. I know you know my weakness. Arms folded, both eyes closed. Won't tell no one your secrets. Some things we can't control. You leave me with no defense. Only thing I know is I'm yours. Something in the way you smell, something in the way you touch me. Maybe it's the way you wrap your arms around. Makes me wanna lay you down, tell you all the things we could be. Tell me that you need me now, even though it's not allowed. I wish we were both somebody, so you wouldn't be somebody else. I don't wanna lay here by myself. Hope you forgive me now when I'm selfish. I wish we were both somebody else, so we wouldn't be somebody else. I don't wanna lay here by myself. Some young rules I'm in too deep now. Don't let me breathe. Girl, look what we found. My everything, you're all I need now. 'Cause I'm lost without you. You know I'm lost without. Some young rules I'm in too deep now. Don't let me breathe. Girl, look what we found. My everything, you're all I need now. 'Cause I'm lost without you. You know I'm lost without. I wish we were both somebody else, so you wouldn't be somebody else. I don't wanna lay here by myself. Ain't afraid to say I'm selfish.
We love you.
He's so good. How did he even do any of that? I just loaded a bunch of onesies up underneath of each other. I literally don't know how he did that. Well, that concludes our show. If you'd like to be added to our mailing list, which just is an email which gives you the password for now, but one day it'll be a beautiful, amazing mailing list, you can visit our link tree. So that info will be up over the weekends. And then during the week on our Instagram, we'll have the link for the show. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll have our link tree info up, and through our link tree, it'll give you access to our website, to our Instagram, and to our mailing list. So visit our link tree, follow us on Instagram. It's at LTECakeNYC. Stay tuned for more info for next week. Thank you guys so much for coming and being here this evening. I have to let you go before Top Chef starts in 3 minutes, obviously. We love, love, love you guys all. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, healthy, and we can't wait to see you in real life so soon. Love you guys so much. We're going to stay on for another 5-10 minutes to help spotlight Adriano's art. I'll play some tunes, and then that's it. We'll see you guys next Thursday at 8 p.m. Mwah! Love you.
Sweet. He's so fine, he can't be beat. He's got everything that I desire. Sets the summer sun on fire. I want candy. I want candy. Go to see when the sun goes down. there's nothing better. But I like candy when it's wrapped in a sweater. Someday soon I'll make you mine. And I'll have candy all the time. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. I want candy. Been working so hard, I'll punch you like her. Ain't there for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling. Time's just holding me down. I hate to see it. Oh, there's something up this time. Now they gotta cut loose, put it loose. Get up Sunday shoes. These Louis, pull me up on my knees. Jack, get that. Come on, you won't be cat. Lose, don't lose. Everybody come on loose. Your playing so cool. Playing every rule. Way down to your heart. You're burning your little songs. But to tell you, I'm made a pass to you by. To tell you, you know whenever you don't cry. You can fly if you don't get loose. Kick up the Sunday shoes. Shake, shake, oh, my Lord. Come on, let's go. Loose, you're loose. Everybody come loose. Just turn it around. Put your feet on the ground. I'll take all the fall. Nothing but a slow blowing dream that your fear seems to hide deep inside your mind. All alone I have cried, silent tears full of pride. In a world made of steel, made of stone. Where I keep the music, close my eyes, feel the rhythm, wrap around, take a hold of my heart. What a feeling, keep me leaving. I can't have it all now, dancing all my life. Take your passion and make it happen. You just come alive, you can dance right through your close my eyes, I am real. In a flash, it takes hold of my heart. What a feeling, gives me feeling. I can't have it all, you're dancing all night. Take your passion and make it happen. You just come alive, now I'm dancing through my life. What a feeling. What a feeling. You just come alive, you can dance right through your life. What a feeling. I can really have it all. What a feeling. Just come alive. I can have it all. I can really have it all. Have it all. Just come alive.
All right, you guys, we're about to sign off. We love you all so much. Mwah. We'll see you next Thursday, we hope.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Love you guys. Adriano, you're amazing as always.